Viewers, once again, welcome to my YouTube channel. As usual, I'll bring you the very best. It is happening currently. A lot of questions is coming out. What kind of a man is Nnamdi Kanu? Because last week here, I did a video here concerning the delegates that UK government wants to send to come and meet Nnamdi Kanu. And now Nnamdi Kanu has rejected them from coming to see him through his lawyer. This is coming out. A lot of questions. Does he not want to be free? Why is he turning down UK delegates that is coming to help him out? Biafra evangelist Nnamdi Kanu rejected delegates from US. He said he does not want to speak to them.
Yes, my beloved brother, glory be to God, because now we have actually gotten a leader. Now we have actually seen somebody that is the voice of us that are the voiceless. We have gotten a voice, and the voice is so loud, more than the speaker. You understand? When Nnamdi Kanu started, why there? Excuse me, my beloved brother, why is the UK sending delegates? On what purpose, on what ground are they sending delegates? Okay, is it now that they know they need to send delegates? Why didn't they act before now? When Kanu came to Nigeria, he gave Nigeria options. Number one option, make Enugu a viable place, just like Lagos. Number two, he said Ugwata seaport. Now there is one seaport again, Post, that is in Port Harcourt. He said dig on Nisha, that bridge, let it, dig it deep so that big ships will be passing there. Nnamdi Kanu gave some vital points that Nigeria should pay attention to. And let me tell you, in case many of us are not well, enlightened in this issue, I want to inform you that do you know, are you aware that even the airplane you are seeing, before it could travel to anywhere in Nigeria, the plane must, even from Lagos, it must turn down to east and from Enugu before it will take off to any country in the world. I'm talking about Nigerian airplane. But why is it that it is difficult to have international airport in Enugu, a functionable, vibrant one, whereby Enugu will be an exit, because that is the easiest and the direct exit of any airplane movement. Both the one in Abuja and the one in Nigeria, they must turn and still return back to Enugu side, that is, before they can be able to move. But now Nigeria did what? They corner it and push everything to west. Why is it that? Do you know that this Naples and Uguta and the other Niger Delta, so those seaports was functioning before? Are you hearing me? Do you know that all those seaports was functioning before Nigeria decided to abandon them and shift everything to the west here? Because of what? They want to use it to punish the Igbos, because they know the importance and the economy. They are using the economy to develop their own side, while our own side being, abandoned. You see why Nnamdi Kanu now told Nigerian government, oh, you refresh memory back, return back, do the things, do the needful. Let my people breathe. Two, let my people enjoy. Let the resources, moreover, the money is coming from my people. Go and check the 80% of the Lagos state economy. Who are the people dropping in? It's coming from the Biafra and the Igbos. Go to all those Papa Wharf. Go to our Wharf. Who are the people importing? Who are the people paying import duties? Who are the people doing all this? Is it not the Biafrans? He says shift this thing so that Igbo side will be well vibrant and developed. They don't want it. You see why Nnamdi Kanu decided, since it has gotten like this, that means actually that you people doesn't want the development of my people. Oh yeah, let me shift and fight for my people. You get the point? You get the point now. So, and that is why, as he stands now, he have decided not to, since Nigeria have turned things upside down for him. And every ship that come to offload any goods here in Nigeria go through eastern region of Nigeria. Are you aware of that? So, and that is why UK knows all this, and they didn't do anything. When they kidnapped Nnamdi Kanu with the UK passport, they didn't do anything. They kept quiet because they believe that Kanu is fighting against their source of income, source of living. Because they are the one gaining, they are sucking 86% of our oil without paying a dime. And that oil, where is it located? In the Biafra land. You get the point now. You see why that, you know, they abandon Kanu, they turn their back, thinking that Kanu is nobody, thinking that Kanu will not get momentum, thinking that the Kanu will not draw the attention of the world, thinking that it is something that they will just do and close and, you know, even kill. Do you know that they are the one that sponsored with joint force together with Buhari time to send Brutai to go and assassinate Nnamdi Kanu in his hometown in Omohia? Are you aware of that? You see the reason why this time around that all the world leaders are picking interest. They are seeing it of a truth. The evil that UK is carrying out against these people, that what we are crying for is actually the truth. The marginalization, the oppression, and the suggestion that they are giving to us, true, it is raw. So we need that freedom. You see why UK, they just want to come and play along. Why are they sending delegates to see Kanu? On what purpose? I love the way Mazen and the Kanu turned them down. Was it not the same thing that happened between the same UK again and the NATO matter? I mean Donald Trump, Israel, USA, Israel, in Iran matter. Join forces together as NATO. Let us achieve our goal in Iran. What happened? Did they join the force? They turned their back. But when they now saw that the Israel and America are already through, they decided to use a corner, very crafty set of people to come and as if let us join, which made Donald Trump, America, to turn their back automatically against UK today. That warrant chance the other day ran to go and beg. You understand? You see, so that is why the turning back of Mazen Nnamdi Kanu against the UK delegate is something that is 100% welcomed by me. And I love that, and I am happy.
Well said, Biafran Evangelist. Ohanaeze Youth Council, the leader, has told Bola Ahmed Tinubu that he should release Mazen Nnamdi Kanu or stand the risk of losing the election in the eastern part of Nigeria. What would you have to say concerning this?
See, my beloved brother, you see all this Ohanaeze and the youth should stop all this their political jam-bullying. You know, I believe they are just using it to draw the attention of Bola Ahmed Tinubu to come and give them money. You see all those rubbish jam-bullying things. I hate it. You people should keep quiet and focus. Bola Ahmed Tinubu, whether he release Kanu or do not release Kanu, is a loser. He's going to lose. He's a loser. We are not going to. Oh, in the eastern side, he will not get in the south, he will not get the result. Did he perform? Why are you saying that if he did not release Kanu, whether he release Kanu or he did not release Kanu, he's not going to get votes? So put them and forget them. You see, that's why I love people. There is something that just happened. I saw this woman, somebody who was from Russia, that have joined Orabweze now in the pursuit of our freedom, Biafran pursuit. Somebody was Rachel, God bless you. You understand? Rachel, yeah. Rachel Wosu or thereabout. You know, that woman, if you watch her talking, she talk, just like Orabweze. Are you hearing me? So, and I love her, and the way she's pushing it now in the Russian side where she based, she's pushing it to the point that, okay, are you getting? You understand? Is it Israel or Russia that she based? You understand? Because I saw in this thing of that Biafran document file where I saw both Russia will be present that day. You understand? In this settlement of Biafran discussion with Nigeria. Do you understand? I saw both Russia. I don't know, maybe she's the one speaking from that axis. But nevertheless, I love what the woman. It's like now woman now, and then can get, you know, the upper hand, and then can carry the tail for her. And that is what I expected. As mothers, as women, they should supposed to be the one to feel it more than men. You understand? As mothers that they are. And I love this, and I love as it's going. The way it's going now, things are going. Yes, it means that, and you know, any fight a woman don't carry. But I know they end like that too. You know, be here. I don't know whether you don't fight with a woman before. They are fighting, they know they talk. It's like fighting a disabled person. That is how their fight look like. And I thank God that everything is going fine.
Well said, Biafran Evangelist. Sheikh Gumi has come out to complain bitterly concerning the US and America coming to pitch their tents in the eastern part of Nigeria. And now, currently, he has complained bitterly that the Turkish government have made final preparation to come and help fight the terrorism. What would you have to say concerning this statement coming out
so
again?
So he go cry. But why am I saying that? He go cry because is not crying because America is coming. And he's not crying because these people have decided to help Nigeria. I mean, they're talking. But he's crying because the presence of America is the presence of Israel. And the presence of Israel is a threat to the Fulani, to the terrorists, which they are, that are his group. He knows that Netanyahu doesn't want to take ear or eye, see anything called terrorism. And that is their family members. So he knows what will happen to them. That is why he's complaining, and that is why he's lying, and that is why he's crying. And why is he welcoming Turkey? He's welcoming Turkey because those ones are terrorist nations that are being supporting them, giving them arms, which they are using to buy people, the Christians in Nigeria, which they are using, and that is the strategy they used in finishing the Christians in their own side. That is the same people they want to use again to round up their own assignment, the conquest here in Nigeria. So the presence of America will not allow that. That is why he's complaining. So he need to, and he must complain, and he go complain. That complaint go kill him.
The Sultan of Sokoto has come out to react heavily concerning the statement that was made yesterday during the Israel celebration in US. Complained bitterly that one Nigeria should be the only solution to Nigeria problem, because currently the Northerners have backed Peter Obi to be the president. One Nigeria he's talking about against all the Christian genocide that is currently happening in Nigeria. And the Northerners have also insisted that the Islams are also being murdered in number, that is not only the Christians that are being killed or by it currently. What do you have to say concerning this? Sultan of Sokoto making a statement.
See, forget Sultan of Sokoto. There is something I said in the other platform. I told them that all this while Christian Muslim ticket in Nigeria has been a plank to the eyes of the international organization bodies. It has been a plank, but this Muslim ticket have opened their eyes, and this Obi of a thing is another plank to our agitation. Not that they like Obi, not that they want to vote for Obi, not that they want Obi to rule, being an Igbo man, a Christian for that matter, but they are just using this one to calm the nerve of Americans, to calm the nerve of Israel, to calm the nerve of the people that are interested in this Biafran thing, and to calm the nerve of those that are complaining about Christian genocide in Nigeria. It is a plank plan that is not real, that does not come from their heart. So forget what Sultan of Sokoto is saying or what. We don't need Obi. What we need is Biafra. You are talking about one Nigeria. Ever since Nigeria has been one, what has happened? What is the good thing about one Nigeria? Which development? Which betterment? How is the Nigerians' life being changed or being one ever since they have been one? I've never seen. Where is the safety? Where is the oneness? Where is the togetherness? Where is the love? It's not. What we are getting on daily basis is hate and discrimination. And what? Bye. So for how long shall we continue like this? So we are not one. That one Nigeria is a scam. So we shouldn't continue like this. We are deceiving ourselves. Let's be sincere. So let Sultan of Sokoto go and sleep and pocket his words, because it's meaningless.
What would you say about Soludo's behavior to the Biafrans in
Yes, Soludo is acting according to the paper sign.
Paper sign?
Yes, he is acting according to paper sign to become governor. And with another aspiration of becoming president, if eventually Bola Ahmed Tinubu succeeded in rigging.
Soludo president?
Of course. That is the next person Bola Ahmed Tinubu may likely pick and look for another person to margin for them to be next after him. Because those Soludo will remain loyal as a loyal monkey to Bola Ahmed Tinubu. Because he has made them, the southern eastern governors have made themselves slaves, monkey slaves to who? To gorilla, which are the Fulanis. Because Israel before now have gone through their map and they discovered that there is a place in their map that carries, and recognize Biafra. So then Netanyahu have already said that before now that they are going to come for their lost tribe of Israel that is in Africa, and that Africa are the Biafrans in Nigeria, which happen to be the people that Nigerian terrorist group is facing under this government, making sure that they, buy them. You can take a look. Remember what happened yesterday. Go and do your findings. Yesterday, there was a rapidicary shooting yesterday, which led about 50 Biafrans, to early grave. So for how long shall we continue on this? And with this, I remember this part of the reason why Orabeze herself went to, the other time I told you that she went to meet some people to sign some documents regarding to Biafra. And at the end of the day, I discovered that part of the signature, the document carries in a paragraph whereby opportunity is given to Nigeria for a negotiating table, but it is not going to be taking place here in Nigeria, probably either in Kenya or maybe America thereabout, whereby Nigerians will have both Larimo and every other agitators, and all these freedom human rights activists, both Pan-Africa and co. Everybody will be on the round table to discuss so that there will be no further killings again, according to her and the document released. So far so good. I am happy. Maybe it's one of the reasons why that Biafra issue was mentioned in that ceremony. And I am happy and I'm looking forward, keeping my fingers crossed to see what will be the end at the end of the day.
Well said, Biafran evangelist. A picture is currently trending on the internet. And Alex Barbie, the US lawmaker, has come out to really condemn the picture. Picture of Nigerian military men in the eastern part of Nigeria with armored tank and fully armed. The man has come out to say, what is the military doing in the eastern part of Nigeria where there is peace with armored tank and fully armed, instead of them to be in the north where the Christian genocide is currently happening? What would you have to say concerning this?
Yeah, I'm not surprised. What the man has said, thank God for him speaking from his conscience. He wants to clear his conscience. And this has been happening, when we are saying all this, people never believe, especially all those people in the international side. They don't always believe. But thank God this one is coming out now to say, look at somebody like Larimo, although he will be part of the people that will be with Orabeze in that negotiating, sitting dialogue table. He is going to be part of it, and every other person on that very day, if eventually Nigeria, agrees, because it is going to involve both UN, both EU, both Pan-Africa, both AU, because all this group have already condemned the acts of Nigeria, even the kind of illegal justice that carried against Nnamdi Kanu, illegal life imprisonment. All these things are going on. And happen say all this. The man is pointing this one. The man just started. It has been like that for so many years. And the reason is what still remain reigning, that the Igbos, the Biafrans are the problem of Nigeria becoming unofficially before the eyes of the world as an Islamic nation, being recognized as one. So they need to, wipe out that generation. They need to wipe out that particular ethnic. They need to wipe out that particular tribe that is disturbing them, for not allowing them to have the conquest in full. So that is why you see plenty armies with armored tank as if they were going to war. Yes, it's already a war. And when it comes to southeastern part of Nigeria, Tinubu and co have what their mission is the conquest, and that conquest is to conquer Igbo. And that Igbo, that is why under his regime, invited America to give them training. After training, he pushed all of them. Or you go and kill all the Igbo people in their land. And that is why you and I are seeing all those armored tanks, seeing all those well-equipped, both to bomb, all those missiles, push them down to east to go and kill those ones, so that there will be nothing like Biafra again. No, Nigeria is good. Do you know what Tinubu is doing? Do you know how much Tinubu is pumping to the congressmen in order for them to shut up, to stop talking about Biafra. Yes, I'm telling you the concrete fact. You know, most of these things they cannot come out and tell, and you cannot see it in media. And Nigeria is full of propaganda and they are full of lies. Tell me one particular thing that Tinubu has said that is truth. A Yoruba man asked that question. And up to today, no one. Tell me one particular thing that Nigeria as a nation has come to present that is pure truth. Mention one. Up to date, no one. And that thing, because they have never presented anything true, that is why the truth is haunting them. And that is why the country cannot move forward. It's not a call, but that is the reality. And that is what is playing, which you and I are witnessing today. Nigeria no feel better, and it can never be better. And that is normal. So far so good. Glory be to God for what has happened and what everybody is witnessing. Thank God for social media. Because if not for social media, do you know how many years Nigeria and the British has been lying against the matter of Biafra, have been deceiving the world, that makes the world not to pay attention, not to pick attention, not to pick interest until this very moment. Thank God, time have given to them and they have exceeded their time. Nigeria have exceeded their time. The limit time is what they are having now for the judgment to have its way. And it will give me kudos and joy and happiness and celebration coming on the May 30th. Let us hear where we are waiting to hear what Aloy Ejimako is going to give to us based on the news, coming from Sokoto prison. Then after that, then we wait and see what Donald Trump, after returning from China, let's see what he has on his table regarding to the Christians, the surviving Christians, those of us that is still alive, that is still breathing in Nigeria, whether God will now use him to do the needful.